Webmasterradio.fm proudly presents the longest-running program on affiliate marketing. Welcome to Affiliate Buzz. Our hosts, James and Arlene Martell, are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Hi, it's James Martell here, and welcome to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz. It's great to have you with us. Arlene is away today, but I do have a very special guest on the line, Stu Butler from SmarterChaos, an outsourced agency or an affiliate agency that serves major branded advertisers by providing affiliate programs. And today we're going to be talking about my visit to their office last week in beautiful, and I can say beautiful because I've now been there, Castle Rock, Colorado. And we're going to take a little behind-the-scenes look at some of the activity at a top-rate affiliate agency, and something that, as an affiliate, we're not normally privy to. So it's going to be a very interesting discussion. And now, before Stu joins us, just a reminder that if you have comments or questions at any time, you can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/gotbuzzed. Now, Rainmaker and one of the SmarterChaos founders, Stu Butler, was given the opportunity to partner with two great friends, and I've since learned neighbors as well in Castle Rock, to start SmarterChaos, and it turns out to be, as Stu says, a fun fest daily, and I can attribute to that with what I saw going on in the office last week. And he says, this is the most fun I've had in my life. Stu's a guitar player. He's also an avid sport shooter and would golf daily if given half an opportunity. Stu, great to talk to you again, and welcome to the Affiliate Buzz.
Well, thanks, James. I appreciate the opportunity. And as you said, it was great to have you out here last week and, to enjoy the fun and frivolity that we go through on a regular basis here at SmarterChaos.com. I just had one of our director of network development actually come right up to the window and stick her tongue out at me and wiggle her fingers and think.
I also understand that we may be hearing a few little goblins in the background right downtown Castle Rock. You have something going on there today?
Yeah, today is the annual Trick-or-Treat Street. Obviously, it's Halloween, so businesses get the opportunity to participate in the function of Trick-or-Treat Street, and there's usually somewhere between 400 and 500 kids that will come by dressed in costumes, and all the businesses that are participating will hand out candy and that kind of thing. And we're just doing it. We've got everybody here is kind of kicked back for the day. We're drinking a few beers and having a great time, and we've got all kinds of food out on the table for all of us to enjoy. And Matt's wife made chili, and my wife made chili, and Beth made some pierogies, or as my Ukrainian wife says, vareniki. And we've got salsa and chips and desserts, and it's just part of the fun.
I had a chance to visit with you. I believe it was, what was it, Friday? I guess, Friday afternoon.
Friday.
And had a chance to sit through a number of meetings in the boardroom there, which were always fun. But one of my favorite parts was actually just to get to see the town. Give listeners, if you would, just a snapshot of Castle Rock, because it really is a beautiful little town nestled up in, I guess, the high desert of Colorado.
The high desert, Front Range area of the Colorado Rockies. It is a cool little place to live. I moved here about 9 years ago. It's still classified as a small town, but when I moved in, there was only about 18,000 people in Castle Rock, and now there's closer to 54 or 55,000. But we're in the heart of the older downtown section, and it's really more of a walking community than anything else. There's crosswalks in the middle of every street intersection, and strings of lights across the street, and it's just a neat little place that we do have our, I guess you'd classify it a little more modern area with the outlet malls and the Applebee's and Chili's and all those kinds of things that are on the north end of town. But down here where we are, it's a little more old town feel, and it's kind of a nice little place to be.
Yeah, it reminded me a little bit of good old Disneyland Main Street, USA, at the way it was decorated and the types of buildings and the two-story buildings with the dentist upstairs and all the things that you would see in Disneyland. So very quaint little town. And of course, I got there just before lunch. You guys were kind enough, for Matt and Trisha from She Is Media. And we'll talk about her event in Chicago towards the end of the show.
San Francisco.
It's coming up in November.
San Francisco in November.
Oh, sorry, in San Francisco. I believe it's on November the 14th. And we'll get a chance to talk about that a little bit. But Matt came in with Trisha from Castle Rock, picked me up at the hotel in downtown Denver, and we headed out. So I got a little bit of a tour on the way out, and I got to see the world-famous Pikes Peak along the way, which was always exciting, especially for anybody that's a car lover.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then we got out, and the first thing we did is we got down to business and went for lunch.
I guess that's the agency life, eh?
Yeah, you guys definitely have a beautiful little location there. And you mentioned the downtown core, and it really is beautiful. And, of course, all the leaves are changing, being the fall. Across the street, you had a little ice rink or a little outdoor skating rink and a little bike shop. And I believe there's a flower shop there. And then you had Castle Rock right within view. And if listeners haven't been there, go take a little peek at Castle Rock. It's actually I guess the town was named after it. It's a landmark. Mm-hmm. And I guess
it's a beautiful spot. And our office has got a great view of it. We've got a function that goes on here every year, which is a star lighting. There's a star up on the top of the rock itself that's probably 50 feet tall. And the Saturday before Thanksgiving, they have a big festival downtown and close off all the streets. And there'll be 15 to 20,000 people in the streets, and they have Christmas music and jumpy houses for the kids, and they light the star at 5:30 and set off some fireworks, and everybody gets into the holiday spirit.
I thought it was kind of comical. Here I am. I live in White Rock, and you guys live in Castle Rock, so it's got to be a good little joke in there somewhere.
Yeah. It must be we're rock stars.
There you go. Absolutely. Now, the office itself, very nice office. Explain how the office layout. Give affiliates basically a feel of the agency. I want to talk about what we covered off and what you're allowed to share with me, or what you're privy to share with me about the launch meeting that I had a chance to sit through that I thought was very interesting. Before we do that, we'll do that after the break, actually. But before we do that, give listeners a little bit of a snapshot of how the office is laid out, and the staff, and basically the inner workings of SmarterChaos from the office point of view.
I think for the most part, everybody here likes to refer to it as a sardine can, because we're packed in pretty tight, and we're looking to double our space as soon as possible. We're in talks with a developer here in town to build a building that would include us and a couple other tech companies that are in town, but. The main thing is we got a space out in the middle of the office area that's got all of the brand managers, or the sales executives, if you will, and our director of business development, Dave Tamkin, our director of network development, Beth Lazar, and they all sit out and kind of feed off each other and drive information back and forth with the affiliates that they're dealing with to get campaigns going. And, of course, Doug and Matt and myself, we kind of sit back in the background and hope that they're doing as much as they can and don't ask us too many questions or bother us too much. Just not do much.
Then, of course, you've got each of your offices. I did notice the lunchroom was absolutely packed with Halloween candy, so I can tell the kids of Castle Rock will be well served in the SmarterChaos offices today, and it should keep the local dentists very happy for the next year or two.
Yeah, I think we got a gift card from a couple of the local dentists earlier today for all the candy that we're handing out.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Let's do this. I'm really interested to talk about the launch meeting. I don't know exactly what you're going to share with me, but I thought it was most fascinating. But I see we need to take a quick break, so we'll be right back with Stu Butler, a co-founder of Colorado-based SmarterChaos, right after this.
More affiliate buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
Guys, are you suffering from FD, fulfillment dysfunction? Let MoldingBox.com's online portal system for inventory, tracking, and returns perform for you. We have the enormous tools you need for complete warehousing, shipping, and handling of all your packages, no matter the size or shape, directly to your customers. MoldingBox.com can also fulfill all your nourishing, nutraceutical, and smooth skincare product desires, including green coffee and Garcinia on demand. Plus, let our in-house printing and CD, DVD manufacturing help you enlarge and maximize your coaching and business opportunity potential. We do everything. Fulfillment, shipping, tracking, inside and out, and all in one place. MoldingBox.com. It's shipping made sexy. Come visit us at AdTech New York, booth number 738.
If you're constantly struggling to find more customers, revenue, or hours in the day, Infusionsoft can help you have the business you've always wanted. For over 10 years, Infusionsoft has been helping business owners just like you find the financial freedom and peace of mind you've been searching for.
I'm Scott Martineau, co-founder of Infusionsoft. If you're struggling to find more customers, more revenue, or more hours in the day, Infusionsoft is the proven solution you're looking for. Infusionsoft, the only all-in-one sales and marketing software created specifically for small businesses.
Learn more at www.infusionsoft.com/radio.
There are many things we would love to catch. Catching the final out of a baseball game.
And that's the ball game.
Reeling that big catch of the day. Or catching a ride home.
Taxi!
How about catching more attention, like the biggest retail brands on earth? Introducing Catchy.com, where they sell short-branded attractive.com domain names. Use a short and catchy brand, just like Sony, Visa, and Nike for your next business venture. You can even rent to own for as low as $100 a month. Catch a big break for your business with Catchy.com.
Webmasterradio.fm presents Marketing Nirvana. Let us help you discover the keys to success in your internet marketing. Marketing Nirvana. On demand anytime inside the Internet Marketing Channel. Only on webmasterradio.fm.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Arlene, you have Stu Butler, a co-founder of SmarterChaos, on the line. Now, Stu, very interesting opportunity, I might say, for me to, and I appreciated it, to sit in on a launch meeting. Of course, being on the affiliate side of the equation, we don't usually get to see that. In fact, I've actually never been a part of a meeting like that. And when I say launch meeting, of course, you were launching a brand new program for a client. Would you mind sharing a little bit about what happened in that launch meeting?
Sure. Kind of what we've come to in this company. I mean, we've started off with just, we'd get a client ready to go, get a campaign ready to go live. We'd go live, we'd send out some emails, we'd call media partners, the affiliates, the networks, the publishers, and get going on it. We've since gone to this process where we get all of the brand managers and the directors together, the whole operations team, all of the founders. We sit in a room together and we talk about the campaign and the paths that we can go down to make this campaign the most successful. Who's going to do what? Who's going after who? We work off of lists and divide those lists up to individuals and say, okay, you're going to contact these people. We start off usually with our top 100 or 200 media partners. We go after them first for any new campaign that we're launching, and then we don't stop until they either say no or they're running traffic to the campaign. The whole idea of the launch meeting is to get feedback from everybody where, when we do operations setup, for the most part, I do most of the advertiser sales between Matt and I. We handle most of the advertiser sales. So we're the ones that are negotiating with the client, talking about the client's needs, and then getting them obviously signed to a contract and then going into that process. And then we kind of turn it over to the operations team and they set everything up and they get pixels placed and they do get all the creative loaded into the Impact Radius platform, et cetera. And then in past times, we would just hand it off to brand managers and say, okay, go get some traffic. Now we let everybody talk about what the process is going to be, and somebody may look at it from a different aspect and say, you know what, I think this is going to fit better with media partner X. And somebody else is going to say, yeah, they're going to work good, but I also think media partner Y is going to do really good. And so we get kind of a team effort around here to make our campaigns as successful as possible from a quicker turnaround point. And it's been kind of fun. We put it up on the big screen in the conference room, and we go through the landing page and what the process is between what a consumer sees when they click on a link and they go into and they create go through the steps of the offer. In the case of the one you were here with, we were launching a rather large, it's 3 campaigns together for one corporation, which is Meredith Corporation, which is one of the largest magazine publishers in the U.S. And we've been offered an exclusive agreement with them to pitch and sell about 23 or 24 particular magazine titles, some in print, some digital. They just purchased the All Recipes brand, All Recipes magazine, and we're pushing that one out as a separate campaign, and then we have a digital campaign and a print campaign. And so you got a chance to see what we do for every campaign we ever launch. We sit together as a group and analyze the campaign and look at what's going to make it work the best.
It was very interesting to listen to the different brand managers, and I just mentioned you guys call your affiliates media partners.
Yes.
Maybe you could talk to that as well. But it was very interesting to listen to the different brand managers talk about the different affiliates or media partners that they would be going after, and the different perspectives on the angles that they could be approaching these media partners, and how you were divvying up, as you mentioned, the top 100 up front, going after them directly.
Yep.
And walk listeners through the process of that, because we're the affiliates usually getting these calls and these emails. Take it from your side.
Well, one of the things we do is, we have a list of a few thousand, and we call them media partners. And I think the reason we call them media partners, if I'll step into that one to start with, but the majority of the business that we do on the Impact Radius platform, and that's the vernacular that they use, is media partner. So it doesn't matter whether you're a large CPA network or whether you're an emailer or whether you're a blogger. In their world, you're a media partner. And so they don't lump. They do have categories for the media partners, but they kind of lump everybody into that one name, and that's a media partner. So as an agency, we've kind of taken that over. And everybody that runs traffic for us is a media partner. So we have a list, an email list of quite a few, 9,000 different media partners, if you will. We will launch a campaign by sending out an email to everybody. And then we'll go down and start with a list of the 100 or 200 top producers, and we'll divide that list up between a director and a brand manager, and they'll go after those and call them individually and talk to them about the campaign and show them what the campaign is all about, and then walk them through the process of getting the electronic insertion order and getting links set up and going live with the campaign, and hopefully in a short period of time actually sending traffic to the client.
Tell us more about of course, affiliates are always looking for programs to represent. Tell us a little more about Meredith and the actual magazines that are in the list for promotion.
Yeah, let me pull the list up here. It's a great campaign. Like I said, it's an exclusive to SmarterChaos, which is always a plus, and we're always looking for exclusives. They've turned over 100% of their affiliate business over to SmarterChaos in a relationship with Value Mags. The titles that we've got in print is titles like Better Homes and Gardens, Fitness Magazine, Family Circle, Ladies Home Journal, Every Day with Rachel Ray, Family Fun, Traditional Home. I already mentioned All Recipes, which is a campaign in and of itself because of their new relationship and the purchase of that particular brand by Meredith Corporation. On the digital side, we got Better Homes and Gardens as well, Fitness Magazine and Parents, Eating Well, Family Circle, More Magazine. Like I said, there's probably 10 or 12 digital mags. There's another 12, maybe 14 of the print magazines. And the payout is really good. The payout's great. It's a $5.99 cost to the consumer on the print magazine, and the payout to the affiliate is $4.
Magazines, I had actually a chance to talk with Matt Frary, of course, also a co-founder of SmarterChaos, many years ago. He reminded me of this when I was in Castle Rock, that we talked about this on the Affiliate Buzz back in 2006, how great magazines are for affiliates because, of course, those are major brands. I think listeners probably recognize most, if not every one of those magazines. Sure. And you can easily fit a magazine into a topic in so many cases. So affiliates who are looking for programs definitely may want to check that out. Head over to SmarterChaos.com and you can learn more about it. And as you said, and I thought this was quite interesting too, is they're actually paying out almost everything they're charging the consumer. And for the $5.99, what does the consumer get for $5.99?
In the Better Homes and Gardens, it's a 1-year subscription. So it's 12 issues. 12 issues of Better Homes and Gardens.
So easy sale, very high value to the consumer who's purchasing that. So definitely check out the magazines. Now, Stu, I can see we need to take another quick break. We'll be right back with Stu Butler, a co-founder of Colorado-based SmarterChaos.com.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
The largest event in digital marketing, AdTech New York 2013, returns to the Javits Center in New York City, November 6th and 7th. WebmasterRadio.fm listeners get 20% off registration by using promo code NY13WMR20. Meet over 9,000 marketing and technology professionals from all over the world. Experience 2 action-packed days with keynotes, education led by digital marketing's best and brightest, hundreds of leading-edge suppliers, non-stop networking, and so much more. Plus, AdTech New York 2013 will again feature the Startup Spotlight Series, featuring startups with promising services and technologies for brands and marketers in the digital space vying for the coveted AdTech Innovation Award. Register right now for AdTech New York 2013 by going to na.ad-tech.com/NY or click on the banners on the WebmasterRadio.fm website for 20% off your conference pass. That's na.ad-tech.com/NY.
Building better search engine rankings takes the right formula. Tracking those rankings is super simple. All you need is AuthorityLabs.com. Authority Labs uses automated daily rank tracking tools to monitor your site's performance or leverage their API to build your own tools. No matter what animal-labeled algorithms affect your ranking, you should be using Authority Labs. Unlimited users for no additional cost and white labeling can help keep your clients updated and save countless hours of creating reports. Whether you're running sites with just a few or millions of keywords, what you need is AuthorityLabs.com.
I'm John Ball, and I'm one of the founders of Page One Power. Page One Power is a custom link building firm based in Boise, Idaho. We increase search rankings and web traffic for world-class brands and mom-and-pop shops all around the globe. Our link building strategies work because we focus on relevancy and quality, and we don't outsource anything. Our in-house staff of professional writers and researchers is the best in the industry. We're the link builders you've been looking for. Visit us today at pageonepower.com.
WebmasterRadio.fm. We're everywhere.
Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz on WebmasterRadio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Arlene is away today, but I do have Stu Butler on the line from SmarterChaos. Now, Stu, before we talk about the She Is Media event coming up in San Francisco in November, you mentioned to me last week that you are attending AdTech, and I just heard the commercial during the break there for AdTech in New York. Of course, mega event, 9,000 people in attendance, and you're going to be not only attending, I understand you're going to be speaking. What are you going to be talking on at AdTech?
Well, we're going to be talking about innovation in the affiliate space and the innovation in the agency space. Probably going through a little process with the Dollar Shave Club campaign that we're managing right now, and how the viral effects of the video that Mike Dubin has put out on YouTube with I don't know how many millions of views. It's probably getting close to 11 million views right now, and that's going to be the basis of the conversation. It's a 15 minutes of fame at AdTech for me.
That will be a great event. The Dollar Shave Club viral video. Talk a little bit about that before we get into She Is Media, because it's just a riot.
It's one of the funnest campaigns I think we've ever had. They're a great group of people to do business with. They understand the business quite well. They do have a lot of fun. I mean, every time I see that video, it cracks me up. They've got some other products they're coming out with, and I'll wait to announce some of that until they actually do it first, of course. But I think one of them will probably happen in and around the Super Bowl. We'll see how that goes. It'll be focused on the football aspects. But like I said, a great group. It's a great product. Obviously, some of the best razors I think I've ever used. And I'm only using the little 2-blade one, which is it's $3 a month subscription. It's like, how could you not do it? I just had one of our media partners called me the other day and asked me, "What do you think of these blades?" And I said, "I'm using the double blade. I think they're awesome." And he ended up ordering the 6-blade version of from Dollar Shave Club, which is only $9 a month. I mean, it's a great deal.
Well, and probably every guy out there that shaves who's ever bought blades knows how ridiculously expensive they are. And I'm looking at the video stats in YouTube right now. It was published a year ago in 2012, sitting at 11,910,519 plays. So definitely a rocker, and it's hilarious. So if anybody's looking to drive traffic to your own site, and you happen to have a topic that this matches up with nicely, grab the embed code for this video, drop it into a page on your site, write a little little detail around it about the program, join the SmarterChaos affiliate program for this particular merchant, and then
if you want to join the program, reach out to Corey, Corey at SmarterChaos.com. He's the manager for this campaign, and he'd love to talk to you about it.
Absolutely, and I noticed they all have a telephone on their desk, and always a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about She Is Media. Tell us about this event coming up on the 14th of November in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's something that Tricia and a couple other bloggers got together and decided they wanted to put this function together. And I'll probably butcher the pronunciation, but it's at a place called Le Nez Rosé. I probably butchered that. My French is not not all cracked up to be anyway. It's on King Street. It's right across from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's a function that runs from 6 to 9 p.m. on Thursday evening, the 14th of November. And really, it's just a group of bloggers getting together, and there's going to be some prizes out and some discussions about how to make more money with blogging, and just a chance for everybody to get together and talk. So Tricia will be there with the She Is Media crew. SmarterChaos is helping to sponsor some of it, along with a few other entities. I know we have some of our advertiser clients are putting together some packages, some gift packages to give away, and we're going to have a few of them probably there as well to talk to the bloggers. And I think it's just the first of what we hope to be many functions. And probably the next one may be in the Los Angeles area with all of the fashion bloggers that are down in that space. SmarterChaos has done pretty good with getting a lot of fashion clients recently. You go where the niches work, and it seems to be a great niche for us.
Looking at the website, sheismedia.com, of course, is where you can find out more details about She Is Media. And, of course, you can find out more details about the actual event in San Francisco on their Facebook page at facebook.com/She Is Media. Stu, we are just about out of time. We got about 15 seconds left. Contact information for affiliates who are interested in reaching out to SmarterChaos, if you would.
You can reach us at partners@smarterchaos.com. That goes directly to Dave Tamkin, who's the Director of Business Development. and he will put your information over to the appropriate brand manager for whichever campaign you may be interested in. And we're always looking for more individuals to help us push our products out.
Terrific. Stu, I can see we are out of time. New episodes of the Affiliate Buzz can be heard every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific. You can access the archives for our previous shows on webmasterradio.fm, jamesmartell.com, and on iTunes. Stu, thanks so much. And to our listeners, thanks for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.
This has been a presentation of webmasterradio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of webmasterradio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of webmasterradio.fm is prohibited.